The intestinal parasites are gone. The moose hide has 4 days left. We've literally done our homework. Most of it anyway. And now it's time to explore what's left of Broken Railroad. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We have just woken up from our night's slumber. Does sound a little bit stormy outside, but not awful. It actually sounds like it just calmed down while I was talking. So this might be the perfect moment to step outside and have a look. I am, now that I'm a little bit less pressed for time, taking another just glancing look around the top floor of this lovely building that we're in. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't think there's a way to get back to that table or that anything can spawn on there, but I'm just curious. Don't see anything. Let's get the, if we had an aurora, we could shine a flashlight in that general direction. But what we're going to do this episode, as I mentioned, is just finally get some exploring done now that we can climb up and down things. Mainly. We might have to kill a bear to do it, but is there anything else in here that I overlooked, potentially? You never know. Yeah, we might have to kill a bear to do it, or at least go around a bear, do a little bit of dancing with a bear. There's a revolver. There's a couple of revolvers in this zone. They've been fairly plentiful as spawns. I do still look forward to the day. I know I say this, but I like to mention it frequently. I do look forward to the day when I don't have to worry as much. Let's get 2 of those recycled cans. But I don't have to worry as much about the plentifulness of some of these tool spawns on these current settings. I would like to be able to have things be a bit more like Interloper, but I want the tools to spawn. Dang it. That's what I want. That's what I would like to see. It's not quite there yet. All right, this deer hide is 60% cured. This one is fully cured. Good. Let's step outside because it sounds lovely. Yeah, we are in good shape. Let me also... Oh yeah, definitely need to take a sip of my water. We're not that encumbered, all things considered. Another thing that will be interesting in the coming days, we've been here for a while now, and we will be here for a while yet. There's the rope that I put down by the climbing point earlier. And I remember someone mentioning in the comments, but I don't actually remember from my visiting the garage, which is in that direction. You can actually see the back of it right here. I don't recall if there is another rope apart from this one. I'll go ahead and set this one here for now because we're coming back up here regardless. And this will be a quick, easy way back up here. Let's deploy this. But as I was saying, one thing that'll be quite interesting now that we've been here for a bit is the wolf respawn rate and the rabbit respawn rate up here. That's going to be something that we can observe in a very hands-on way since we've killed the wolves and they've been gone for a bit. I guess we'll go ahead and get down there. Well, let me grab a steak and then we'll go. Plus, I want to check one more thing up here. For those of you asking why I carry the revolver around, a couple of reasons. First of all, because the comments come up in a few videos. I'm saving it for when I have to deal with timber wolves, because the revolver is one of the most effective ways to scare off a wolf. You can just shoot from the hip. You can use it on normal wolves. You can also throw rocks at normal wolves. That's totally fine. But we'll grab these reishi mushrooms. But it's also good for killing bunnies. And I haven't been focused on that, but that doesn't mean that I don't, you know, have any purpose in doing it. Think, where was I? I did take one more look at where I was when I fired that shot. And I think, yep, there you are. Rifle shell casing. What I used as the marker was I saw these, in the video I saw these patches, the patches of kind of more tan-colored, golden-colored reeds between me and the... oriented in such a way that they were literally like steps 1, 2, 3 there between me and the hunting lodge. And that's why I was like, okay, I'll go back and I'll find it that way. Supposedly there's another cartridge somewhere. I'm not going to worry about it that much. That one that I just picked up was the one that I was really excited about, but... Okay, so let me circle back this direction. I almost don't know what to do with myself. I don't have intestinal parasites anymore. I can do things. I can go places. I can probably pick cattails from around here if I wanted to. Not that I need to, because we've got... this has temporarily become, as somebody joked a while back, this has temporarily become the moose eating simulator rather than the cattail simulator. It's weird. I don't know what to do with myself. But let's go ahead and chow down. I'm going to grab a couple of these, actually. Eat one outright. Got lots of coffee on me. Probably more than I need. I can drop some stuff before I go exploring. Now, one thing that I could do before we set out is drop some of this. No, I didn't want to drink it. Damn it. Accidental double click. All right, so got a partially consumed coffee somewhere now. Didn't see it, though. I'm looking on this list of point... Oh, nope, there it is. There it is. Didn't mean to do that. Dang it. All right, so there's some water. Let's go ahead and take care of this last little bit of research, and then we can go out and have ourselves look around. And I did eat that. Yes, I did. Hopefully the weather will hold up. I've been told in the comments section that apparently the weather in Broken Railroad is some of the most inconsistent. Oh, hey, archery level 2 novice. Let's see. Bowstring rate reduced by 25% and arrow damage increased by 10%. Nice. Yeah, I've been told that apparently weather in Broken Railroad is some of the most obnoxious in the game. And I haven't had the chance to test that myself because, as I've mentioned multiple times, this is a zone that I haven't spent a ton of time in. And yes, by the way, you just saw what you think you just saw. I just dropped all those books. I know I said I was going to keep them for starting fires, but I really don't need to. I'm going to be out exploring. There's going to be sticks. I'm just at a point where it's not necessary, and I would rather just be free of the weight. So at this point, let me take one more look at the stuff I'm carrying. Got lots of stems. I need to remember that, given that I'm about to head off the beaten path. This is one thing that can happen with me in Against All Odds and has happened before. Like, in between recording sessions, I will, well, it's not really in between recording sessions. Let's step outside. Oh, wow. Weather's quite nice now. But just because I am playing sections at a time, every now and then my vibe will get thrown off, and I will start up, I suppose it is kind of in between recording sessions, I will start up a new episode, or set of episodes. Okay, bear's right there. Bottom of the climbing point is there. By the time I get to the bottom, he's going to be close. I don't know that I want to climb down right now. At least I have good visibility to where I could see that. So there's the garage where we came from, in that direction. Well, tell you what, as much as I want to climb down, this is a quick way back up here later. One thing I kind of want to experiment with is this bad boy. I haven't messed around with it a lot. I've watched a certain someone use it a lot, and I know it was added to help with bears. But I've never actually been... I've always been so cautious around bears. I've either gone after a bear to kill it and done so, which I did in Hush River Valley, as you guys recall, in Season 5, not too long ago on the channel. But I've never been in a situation where I wasn't prepared to face the bear and I had to get out the distress pistol and shoot it to defend myself. And I suppose now is as good a time as any to try something like that out. A bear wouldn't kill me at this point with all the gear I have on. My condition is 100%. So, you know, that's something that I should mess with. But yeah, something that can happen in general when I'm playing against all odds, when I'm playing these long-form campaigns, especially because I'm commentating and playing at the same time, generally, you know, kind of enjoying myself and getting a certain idea in my mind of where I would like to go, what I would like to explore. I can get distracted from, I suppose, the more pressing concerns of the moment in a really bad way. And I can get thrown off. If I'm more comfortable in a zone, it's less likely to happen. Weather's pretty decent at the moment, which I'm grateful for. Let me drink a coffee real quick. I want to boost my energy level just a little bit. That's better. I seriously am considering, I'll have to play around with a new code, but I seriously am considering changing fatigue settings the next time I do a custom run, because I would like energy to drop less rapidly. It's just a little bit much for me. I like the challenge of the world, but, you know, I've discussed it so many times in the series, I won't go through the whole detailed justification again, but it's just something that I think we could do with a change. Now, is there another cartridge around here? I mentioned that there's another cartridge that people had told me about. And to be honest, when it comes to, like, going back and picking up all my cartridges, I'm not that... Yes, I want to be in the habit, and I think I'm getting better at it. All of the shell casings, I should say, rather than cartridges. Cartridges are the complete product. I hear bear crows. Is there another bear down here? I'm checking for cattails. Sue me. There might be another bear down here. I'm really just checking all the nooks and crannies of the zone that I haven't been to yet. But when it comes to getting every single shell casing that I fire, I'm not going to be that ridiculous about it. I would like to pick up every one that I fire. If I leave one behind, I think it is probably a bad idea for me to start, like, going back, checking my videos, checking the comments when people tag the moments of the shots, because those are super helpful, but, like, at some point, you just got to take the losses. And besides, as somebody else rightly pointed out, I don't need every shell casing. Technically, you can recycle all of them, you know? Sometimes you have a chance, I think, of failing at making ammunition, which is a system I haven't messed with yet. We're on the way to mess with it in Bleak Inlet. God, you scared the crap out of me. Okay, there's your Hadrian shakes, folks. I heard the footstep first. You probably saw me react to the footstep, and I was like, there is something here. All right, pal. All right. Oh, speaking of shell casings. That'd be funny if I forgot the shell casing right after talking about it. But I just don't think it would be a good idea to go back and, like, science the crap out of every single one that I find. Whether it's me going back and looking at the videos or people commenting on where exactly to look. You know, it's just, at some point, just gotta... Really? Okay, at least we're clearing the wolves from this area down here. Holy crap. A little foggier than I would like it to be right now, though, I have to say. It's not the nicest weather. Yeah, that's one thing I've got to get used to is... After taking these shots on these wolves, I almost always immediately step toward them. And it's like, well, before you do that... before you do that, sir. Alright, well, now we've I think, substantially reduced the hostile wildlife population in this area. Let's hang a right. I'm going to check for cattails as I move here, and we'll still listen for wolves. But I think those are the wolves that are down here. Oh, my power just went out. And it's back. Thank God for battery backup. You might have even heard the click from that on the recording. Well, that's a bad sign. I may have to, this could be a troubled recording session. There. There, somewhere close. Don't know where he is, but he's close. I hear the bear crows and the breathing. Yeah, that's the problem about the fog, is that... You know what I can do right now? Hang on. Alright, I'm going to go this direction. This is a little bit hair-raising. I can't see... I just can't see a thing. I think there's another rope over here. From what people were saying. I couldn't quite remember if... Because I have the climbing rope back behind the Hunter's Lodge. And I think there's another rope. It's a deer. Good lord. This is a bit of a anxiety-inducing episode, because I really... Man, this fog is awful. I'm really disoriented right now. The pond is back to my left. Where is the freaking... I legit do not know where the garage is right now. Keep hearing noises. Hey, bunny. I definitely hear bear crows, too. 2 bunnies. Yeah, I just do not know where I am right now. I think the fog's clearing, though. Maybe. Yes, please clear. It might not be clearing. It might just be that I'm moving through it. Oh yeah, I'm lost. I thought I was in a spot where I could move relatively swiftly towards the garage, because apparently there's, as I was saying, there's another... There is another rope there, apparently, and I want to verify that. Because that could be the rope that I take with me when I leave the zone. I am walking in a giant circle. This is obnoxious. Okay, I think... No. Alright, there's a dead deer? Prop deer. Okay. Oh. I know exactly where I am. Okay. Okay, cool. This is the high point from that new area that I found earlier. So I'm gonna go this way, and I'll find my way back to... Well, I'm awake now. Holy crap. That was insane. I wanted to go exploring, game. Exploring. Not trudge around fearing for my life in the fog. Thanks. For nothing. But we could also use this rope. The other thought is if there's another rope here, and now the fog clears. Bastard. We can also use this rope to potentially climb down to the other area of the zone. If there's not a climbing rope there already, which I can't recall if there is or not, honestly. All right, let's step inside. I think if the rope's here, it'll be right here. Okay, so it's not right here as hoped, but hang on. I might have just left it on the ground somewhere. I might have just not picked it up. Hey, dead guy. Oh, did I come in here before? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. No, I did not. It's one area I didn't search. Check the office area. There's nothing here except for that. Yeah. Nothing here. And evidently there can be stuff up here from what people were saying. So I wasn't planning to come back here necessarily this episode, but the fog kind of forced my hand. I had to look for somewhere with a hint of shelter. Now if I break these down, let's take 45 minutes. Let's do it. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Are you serious? Of all the things for me not to check, thank you, comment section, for telling me to break that down. The one person that commented and the few people that chimed in to say, yeah, good idea. Because those are the best gloves in the damn game, and we just found them. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. My mind is just blown right now. Well, we don't need the rabbit skin mitts anymore. We just don't. See, this is a great lesson in the value of breaking down crates in the newer zones. In the older zones, unless they've retroactively changed it by now, which we can discuss in the comment section, and there's some rifle ammo too. Nice. In the older zones, again, unless they've changed it, there's generally not anything in the crates, but in the more recently added zones, it's a very common thing for there to be items like that when you break down cardboard and wooden boxes. It's quite nice. Yeah, I don't think there's a rope here. Unless I'm just not looking in the right spot yet, which is entirely possible. Maybe it's in the office back here. I'm going to need to rest here anyway. There's a recycled can, some more scrap metal from when I was here last. Already been through all those drawers. Flashlight that I didn't take with me. Yeah. There could still be a rope somewhere that I'm forgetting about, but we need to rest here. Let's see if there's anything else I can get away with in terms of condition. Well, one thing I can definitely do that I've been meaning to do. Let's go ahead and just clean for a while. We need to clean and sharpen our weaponry. Plus, our cleaning and sharpening skill is getting pretty decent, so always good to have this maxed out, or at least high enough to where this happens a little bit faster. Yep. All right, so this is going to put the firearm condition all the way up to 100. And then let's go ahead and sharpen you. Now we can do this in the dark, thankfully. And I guess tomorrow we will go out and see if we can get down to that bottom spot. But the question is, do I need a rope to get down there, or will there already be a rope there? I really don't know. We're about to lose one whetstone, but I'm okay with that. Actually, no, I'm not, because apparently I don't have another. Damn. All right, well, we'll have to look around for one then. But for now, let me consume the rest of this steak. So I've got enough calories to subsist on. Let's drink some water. Yeah, it's not fully dark yet around here. Part Part of me wants to go back out and look, but before I end this episode, let me take one last gander around here. I'm not going to look back in places I've already checked. I am going to circle back to the to this spot here where I dropped a bunch of loot and make sure I'm not overlooking. No, I've got a lot of wood here. That's good to know. And some coal. I need to remember that too. There's nothing over here. Man, I cannot believe I found the gauntlets. You are freaking kidding me. Alright, yeah, I wanted to look in here really quick. So there's this bed here. Nothing, 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 nothing. I've already looked through all those. Yep. 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 Alright, so nothing in the way of rope, unless there's a rope out by the truck beds, but we need to rest. All right. I think I can rest for a solid, let's say, 8 hours. Hopefully the weather will be decent when we wake up. Woke up fully rested. Okay. It's almost the beginning of a new day, but I'm going to use that save point as the end of this particular episode. I might pass a little bit more time if I can, with some stuff in my inventory. But, tell you what, let's pass time just to have one more save point. There we go. With that being done, I'll stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to go out looking for that climb point and try and find a solution, if there's not a rope already there, for getting down to the lowest part of Broken Railroad, so we can examine that area. We're, of course, just passing time while the moose hide finishes curing. So when we get back up to the hunting lodge, hopefully that'll be about done as well. And then we can make that thing. We can make our deerskin boots. We have gauntlets. And now all I need to find is mucklucks, and I really will have like some of the best gear in the game, bar none. And then I would just need a pair of earmuffs, and my life would be complete. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.